Underground dialogue. We gon' tell the truth. We ain't scared like a lot of y'all. Matters who they are. Do we bow? No, not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall. Underground dialogue. We gon' tell the truth. We ain't scared like a lot of y'all. Matters who they are. Do we bow? No, not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall. From the industry to the Oval Office, we expose the darkest motives of them all and disclose what the protocol is. Thinking and moving logical, stopping every maneuver possible, and apologizing for truth is not optional. We gon' help you with what you go through, reshape and mold you, and sweep over them weak lies they told you. If you living with no clue, we gon' deprogram the old you, and you get to keep your soul too.
What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino.
It's your boy Keystone.
Y'all are tuned in again to another episode of the Underground Dialogue Podcast, where the name speaks for itself, man. And we are doing the duo action tonight, man.
Yeah.
Because we got some things to cover. This is January, as y'all know. We haven't had time to really just start off talking about the past year, 2024, and recapping that. But in the less than 2 weeks that it's been January 2025, and I already said, watch out, and let me go on and put my stamp on it. And I remember when 2020 hit, and 2020 started with Kobe passing away, with COVID and all this different stuff. So people was talking about how 2020 busted in. 2025 is like
they came in busting.
Busting,
exploding.
Yeah, and we'll definitely get into that. Yeah. But we kind of want to recap on some 2024 things, man, just to kind of pay homage to some of the greats that we lost, and just talk about some of the things that have led going into 2025. Of course, you had the election, in November where Trump was reelected as the new old president.
This is the first time that happened.
Yeah. That I can think of. I can't remember personally, but I know there was a time in American history where there might have been one or two presidents that did 3 terms before they changed it. Yeah. But to your point, I ain't never seen where a guy got
impeached,
got bumped off, got back in. But all that to me is for a greater purpose. All that is for a greater purpose. Trump got a mission to be on, and to me, Trump is part of God's plan. And I don't mean it in a way like a lot of these Trump worshipers mean it, like, because a lot of people who love Donald Trump, and you got a right to love whoever you want to love and vote for whoever you support, whoever. I ain't criticizing your right to do that, but I am criticizing when you try to deify this guy and make him godly. They start trying to equate this dude to Christ himself, and that's like crazy. That makes me look at you a little bit different when you get to that level. But I believe he's here to do a job, and it ain't gonna be the kind of job that in my opinion that people are gonna be happy with.
Prophecy need to be
fulfilled. Without a doubt. But I wanted to touch on some of the greats that we lost in 2024, man. 2024 was a rough year for a lot of our great black celebrities, man, our legends. And the good thing I could say is that the majority of people that I put down on this list, they were not young. They weren't young people. They were OGs, so they had lived life and put down a whole legacy of whatever field they was in. So it don't make you feel as bad, when they transition, because
feel like the job was done.
Yeah, the job was done. And, it's like, to not sound disrespectful, it's like that old wave going out, and usher it in, for the new wave to come in. So I put a few names down, man, and we're going to shout out, show some love to, and these are not in no order, but it's just how I saw them, of course, Quincy Jones.
That's a good one.
Frankie Beverly.
Ooh, I forgot about Frankie.
Yeah, man. And what's crazy, just like I know, bro, if I had to guess, of the one artist who probably have done more concerts in Houston than any other artist ever, it got to be Frankie Beverly and Maze, bro.
Yeah, that publishing got to be crazy, because he play that. You got to play that every housewarming, every family reunion, everything. Yeah, that man, that's timeless music right there.
They got all the cookout family reunion get together club. They cover all that, you know. But Frankie Beverly had been in Houston. I know this dude and performed in Houston 200 times, man. And I saw him for the first time ever in my life, probably 3 years ago.
Really?
I said, yeah.
They were doing the blues thing?
They was at Herman Park. They had this big outdoor thing with Sheila E., Frankie Beverly, and a lot of, and that was my first time in all them years seeing Frankie Beverly. So I was glad at least I got a chance to see him
come down in that tight white.
Yeah, no question, man. You know, it had the signature hat on. But Quincy, Frankie Beverly, the great baseball player, all-time leading base stealing king Ricky Henderson passed away a few weeks ago. Yeah, man, the great Ricky Henderson. Greg Gumbel, who y'all may know his brother Brian Gumbel.
Oh, he died?
Yeah, the brother Greg Gumbel was a great sportscaster, and Greg Gumbel passed away probably a week or two, couple of weeks back, 2 weeks back. So you got Greg Gumbel. Did not know we got a great female black poet from the 60s and 70s. Her name was Nikki Giovanni.
I heard of that name. Yeah.
Nikki Giovanni. I didn't even know. Yeah. I'm looking at the list like, man, Nikki, why ain't nobody tell me Nikki Giovanni passed away? You go on YouTube, you pull up Nikki Giovanni, you see a lot of her poetry, you see her interviewing with Muhammad Ali, and you know, she was doing poetry all the way up to the end. DJ Clark Kent. They used to DJ with Dana Dane back in the days. TJ Swan, where you know Biz Markie. If you know Biz Markie, he always had a singer, the guy who used to sing, "Make the music with your mouth." That's TJ Swan. Okay. Yeah, and Biz Markie had a song called "The Vapors."
Yeah, I know the Vapors.
And he said, y'all know TJ Swan, who sing on my records, you know. And the line he says, "Baby, please, you work for UPS." It's that talk about TJ Swan, you know. OG basketball player Bob Love, Prince's sister, Tyka Nelson passed away. I did not know that. Wow. Saw the list. The oldest at the time, current living person in America was a black woman named Elizabeth Francis. She passed away last year at 115 years old.
115, that was the oldest?
Yeah. At that time, I don't know if somebody since she passed matched or passed her now. I gotta look it up, but she was 115, man, from 2024, man. Whitney Houston's mom.
Yeah, I remember that.
Sissy, I didn't know Sissy. And then, you know, come on now, we got a shout out to James Evans, John Amos himself. You know, we can give him a real life down. John Amos, man. Look, John Amos was so great because he represented early on TV manhood, that black father presence in the black household. When you know that this is in the early 70s, that wasn't popular to put on TV, and it's crazy about it. It's not even popular to put on TV now.
And he first Shaka Zulu too.
Yeah. You know, and he was on Roots. He was, John Amos had a long-standing career, man. So, and he John Amos is a hero to the black community, man. You know,
and an example. And I like how he said, man, I ain't with this buffoonery that you're trying to do to my character and this here. And he stood on business and he said, I'm
out. Yeah, right. And this in the early 70s, bro. He was already ahead of his time in terms of was trying to establish respect as a black actor, and not just looking at his paycheck, but looking at how him playing in roles that kind of would cater to that would affect us.
As an example,
as an example. So shout out to John Amos. Shout out to one of my favorite basketball players. No.
Mutombo.
Dikembe Mutombo, man, passed away. That was a heartbreaker, man. Tito Jackson, Michael's older brother, Tito Jackson, passed away. Of course, James Earl Jones, and shout out to our young homie, Rich Homie Quan, the rapper Fat Man Scoop. Beat King, straight out of H-Town. What's my guy name? Oh, y'all might not know this person here, but I'm a little older. It was some cookies that used to be Famous Amos. Amos cookies, man, and he built his empire off those cookies. And Famous Amos passed away along with Sheila Jackson Lee, Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee.
Sheila.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
It was a great football player that played for the Miami Dolphins when they went undefeated. You know, only team to go undefeated and win the Super Bowl back in 1972. His running back named Mercury Morris.
Okay.
And what's so cool about Mercury Morris was that anytime a team was starting the season undefeated and they was kind of talking it up like they might do it, they might match the record. Yeah. Mercury Morris would always get on TV or get online and start talking trash. Yeah, start talking trash. So, and nobody ever accomplished that since then. But you got Mercury Morris, you got the father Kobe Bryant, Joe Jellybean Bryant passed away. Another great NBA legend named Al Attles, former Houston Texan Jacoby Jones.
Jacoby Jones?
Yeah, Jacoby passed away, man.
Wow.
Yeah, and a young man, Jacoby might have been about 40.
Oh, that's when got shot?
Nah, I don't think Jacoby got shot. Double check me. Yeah. Double check me. Y'all put it in the comments, but I don't think he got shot. Yeah, I think something else was going on. But and shout out to Bill Cobbs. And y'all might not know the name Bill Cobbs. But when I tell you, when I'm about to tell you, y'all gonna know who he is because y'all saw New Jack City when he shot Nino Brown in that court. Blah! Your soul is required in hell. Blah! Yeah, old school. Yeah, they punched him in the stomach when he went there and confronted him. Yeah, Bill Cobbs, man. Yeah, you know, OG. The great legendary baseball player Willie Mays. You know, yeah, that one got by me too. Yeah, Willie Mays, great singer, Angela Bofield, Reverend Lawson, right out of the city of Houston, Wheeler Avenue Baptist Church. O.J. Simpson.
Yeah,
boys, we hating some folks. There's some sectors of society they glad O.J. gone. Yeah, but cancer. Yeah. I got love for O.J. I don't think O.J. did it.
Yeah, there you go.
And I'm gonna say it now. I won't say that he didn't know what happened. Yeah. Oh man, I don't know. But I put it like this here. I know he didn't do it personally. Yeah. It's too much bloody mess for him to be that unscathed anywhere on his person like that. But you know, that's a whole other conversation. Maybe we'll do an OJ episode one day.
There's a lot of stuff around there that's coming out too. Serial killers and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of stuff behind that. But it's more, if you really dig deep into it, to be honest with you, it's way more evidence that points to OJ himself not doing it. Not saying he didn't know it, not doing it personally like a lot of these people try to make it. Lou Gossett Jr., man. One of the greats, man. Lou Gossett Jr. He was probably the first black celebrity that we used to see walking around with the bald head back in the days, man. He played on Roots. I think Lou Gossett was Chicken George on Roots.
Yeah, he was Chicken George?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the Chicken George.
Yeah. He played on a billion other things as well, but Lou Gossett Jr. was one of our greatest that we had. NBA legend Chet Walker. NBA OG for the Houston Rockets, Robert Reed, who's wear the high socks. Yeah. Bobby Joe Reed, the rapper, Boss.
Boss did.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Shout out to Boss, man.
What a year.
Shout out to Apollo Creed, Carl Weathers, man. The original Apollo Creed. Dr. Martin Luther King's son, Dexter King, passed away. I didn't know that one until I saw the list. I didn't know that one. Josephine Wright was a lady. I did a video about her on my other YouTube channel where I talked about they were trying to steal her land in South Carolina. And I think Tyler Perry and a few other people kind of came.
That's the one that had the beachfront?
She had, I don't know if it's beachfront, but she had some land. Might have been, but she had some land that they was trying to swindle out. Yeah. But she passed away as well, man. If I don't know if I mentioned Angela Bofield, who's a great singer in the 80s, had some hits in the 80s. And last but not least, that was a dancer that used to run with Prince back in the day. Her name was Cat Glover. Okay. And boy.
She was looking.
We used to love Cat, boy. Cat was, woo, used to love Cat. But I didn't know Cat had passed away, but Cat passed away. So just to get those out the way, those are just a list of a few people that we lost, some of our greats. Yeah. And for the ones that we didn't know they passed, this is why we like to do what we're doing now, to just give them some kind of acknowledgement, some kind of love, man.
Yeah, and I also want to send a RIP and a shout out to Kylie, his sister just.
I saw that. No doubt.
Yeah.
Man.
So we with you, big homie.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Condolences, and may the God be pleased with him, man. Straight up. Yeah, but on another note, what's some of the things that we did see in 2024?
RICO cases.
Yeah. Okay. Go
First
ahead.
of the RICO cases.
Go ahead.
We had YSL RICO case.
Yeah.
We had what's this young? I forgot to do. We had another one with some young Melly or some Melly. He had one, and then we got we had.
What's my guy with the blondish like braids or dreads that he just got locked up recently?
That's
Dirk.
Dirk.
Yeah. Did he got caught up in some RICO action too, huh? Because
they got him in murder. When you pay for a murder.
Oh, right.
He federal
murder for hire situation.
Yeah. They got Trump on RICO.
Right. Well, did they really?
So there's been a lot of cases like crazy this year, man.
Right,
Back to back and ones is just constantly telling on themselves.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to. That's what came to my mind. So many people getting caught in these damn RICOs.
Well, hopefully this year will be the year that people shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many people now. You got the Me Too movement. You got all these different people that are coming out later on. Because 2024 was also the year they brought Diddy down. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They Diddy took a hard one. On the chin, and he's still taking it. But, so it's a lot of
another RICO.
Yeah, right. With the trafficking and all that, accusations and all that. So there's so many people that got caught up in that wave. It's just been a year of a year of people just getting put on blast, and exposed, and a lot of things that they were doing or allegedly doing. I don't ever want to just jump the gun like that. But 2024 was also the year of, I would say, one of the more popular and overly blown and promoted battles of all time. That was Kendrick and Drake. Yeah. That was one of the big hip hop moments of 2024.
Kendrick and Drake. That I like that one. The exposing of Remy.
Oh man. That hurt, man. I gotta look up on that.
Yeah, that one was there. That one was cold, man. It's just all this explosions, man, of everything. Yeah. Cat Williams started it off.
Yeah, man. But you know what? And two, that's a good point, because sometimes that's just like with this Me Too stuff, right? When you got a lot of women coming out, like you go years back to Bill Cosby or whatever. Sometimes all it takes is one person to say something, and that gets other people, that put the key in other people back, say, oh, I'm gonna come out and tell mine now, So Cat, when he went on Shannon Sharp, that kind of, I don't think it was, this is my opinion, I don't think it was necessarily centered around people being freed up in their mind. Now he's made me feel empowered to go tell. I don't think that's what it is. I think people saw opportunities are like, numbers. I can pop off if I get on there and start talking my talk, whether it's true or not. I can get up. That's what's going to drive viewership and drive the numbers. So partly, I would say 90% is the reason why a lot of people rode that wave.
Another thing 2024 brought is the new lane of podcasting. It's like flooding in now. So I was looking at something where people, you ask a child what they want to be when they grow up now.
Wow.
It's more of a social, what they call it?
Content creator.
Content creator.
Yeah.
Or influencer.
Right. Well, because the thing is, and depending on what type of content is being created, I ain't even mad at it. Because it's so lucrative if you fall in whatever space you fall in. Because, like I said, I ain't with, we don't do the messy media. But that's one of the more lucrative lanes in this space. So it's so many people that they come into this kind of space, and that's the angle that they try to approach. You know, and to me, honestly, it's a dangerous one to me.
Yeah.
You know, because so many people have got away with playing with people, man.
Yeah.
You know, just in that space like that. You know, the stuff that they say, you know, the things that they do to, like you said a minute ago, to drive viewership, even at the risk of their own safety. Crazy. They don't care because it builds their popularity up to where they make so much money just off appearances and you know, the respect for life and the respect and integrity just from human to human, that's gone. That's out the window, man. That's so gone. You know, so now the problem is, my fear is, because you know, you got people that'll just be like, just like in rap. Yeah. When rappers was making negative songs and killing songs and freak songs and whatever you want to make, which in defense of the new rappers have always been the case. We made them same kind of songs, so I ain't acting like I ain't condemning nobody. But the fear always was, once you got older, was that, man, what might I said that might have sent somebody in the wrong direction. So when you get older, you kind of, damn. So in the podcast space, we got to think like that too. Now, will that happen? Probably not, because, you know, when you talking crazy, and that's, people want to see that we are attracted to the madness. Yeah. You know, we attracted to that. So, you know, but you're right, that podcast space hit big, and I don't think that we fully understand the reality of, bro, you can win. You can win doing it the right way. It might take a little longer, might be a little harder, but it's a little safer for you, and you know.
And then they respect you more.
Yeah, right. Especially the people that you bring on your platform, because I see too many of these cats be bringing people on their platforms to set them up.
Yeah.
You know, some setup moves, like you bring a guy on and then you go right into what you know he don't want to talk about, or you start bringing up stuff, people in situations, and it's like, nah, man, you just can't do it. Or you intentionally try to pick a fight with this dude. You know, I'm gonna say something, get under his skin, and now if I can get him riled up, that go the view.
Yeah,
you know
then sometimes you do the back door. That's what I've been noticing about a lot of people. They interview you, talk about him, then as soon as you say the wrong thing, here come him. They next interview is him. Yeah. That's what he said about you, and it wasn't even nothing.
And remember, we had D Gotti in here. We was talking about the same thing, you know. And D Gotti made some real good points about that. Just talking about how, like, dude, you know, this ain't what we do. We ain't trying to throw logs on the fire, bro. You know, we don't. And D Gotti talked about relationships, like, man, you know,
real deep.
Do whatever you want to do. Do it on your own time. Whatever you want to say about somebody, but you know, we misuse these airwaves all the time, bro. All the time. That's a crazy thing.
Another thing about 2024, it was the explosion of the AI.
Oh yeah.
AI, everything. ChatGPT, AI visuals, AI writing the rhymes, AI writing the beats,
AI singing the hooks and the verses.
AI bringing Tupac and Biggie to make songs.
Yeah, and anybody else.
Yeah.
Nah, man, that's a real deal. It's a real thing, man. And because you know we did a whole show on that. Yeah. Just talk pros and cons, because you know I don't want people to think that we are dumb enough to think that those types of technologies can't be used for our benefit.
Yeah.
My main concern is just like with social media and podcasts, is like it's the negative ways that you can use it.
Yeah.
That can really mess somebody up. I see a time, man, where they're gonna use AI to really jam somebody up, man. To really try to incriminate and jam somebody up falsely. You know, accuse somebody and
have it on video.
And the people, have it on video, and the people are so gullible that they just gonna be like, well, I saw him.
Yeah.
That's him right there.
It sounds like him, talk like him.
And if they master it, because I've seen versions of it in video form where I had to look twice, like, but what the only thing, to be honest with you, bro, the only thing that made me know that it was AI and that it was fake was because the things that they had the person saying, I had sense enough to know he wouldn't say that just like that. Like I saw a clip of the ex-Lakers coach Darvin Ham when he got fired. They had him sitting at a press conference and he was just, yeah, man, you know, LeBron made me lose my job. He out there doing this and saying all this different stuff. And it's sounding just like him. Yeah. Lips moving just like, but I'm like, ain't nobody gonna do that. They're gonna be professional about it and talk about it. So that was the only thing that made me know the difference. But you know, when they start tweaking it and making it to where the actual verbiage is believable or in that zone where you're like, that's when you gotta watch out, bro. Yeah, that's when you gotta watch out. I always look at stuff, any technology that's popped off by this world. I always look at it from a lens of they're gonna use this for evil at some point. They'll present it like it's, oh, see, you can do this, you can do that, and you can. Yep. But in my opinion, they gonna always the underlying motive and use is always gonna be something dirty, bro.
And it's a military way.
Yeah. Just jam up people that they don't like.
They let aliens out the room now. They say it is what it is in 2025.
You know, we had brother Elia Rashad on here, and he busted all that down. He dismissed a lot of that crap. You know, the drones was out there a few weeks ago, and all that. But it's just funny how the time we in now, bro. Everything is up for conversation. Yeah. Everything is up for scrutiny. Everything is up for public opinion. And the opinions are going to be so diverse that it about don't do no good to argue with nobody no more. You know, you state your claim and move on because people is really out here going crazy, bro.
Crazy, yeah.
People are losing their minds in all categories of life. These fools are losing their mind. Some of the stuff I hear people say or some of the stuff I read, I be like, it's no way that you can even have a conversation with that person, bro. You can't. Yeah. You can't. You would become a fool yourself, you know. So you have to just present whatever it is you present and stand on that.
Yeah. Stand on that. Conversation ain't coming no more, man. Yeah. And then last thing I was gonna say about the presidential election.
Yeah.
Kamala chose to bring out Megan, Gorilla, Cardi B, all talking about how bad the niggas is at the convention in the songs. Yeah. And thought that was gonna resonate with the older women.
Right. Now, I'll say that the election was closer than a lot of people know it was. It kind of got presented like Trump won in a landslide, but it was actually closer. The number, if you really research the numbers, it was actually closer. But yeah, I'm not a fan of trying to pander to certain groups, certain demographics, when you know you wouldn't normally be rocking with these people like that. You wouldn't be trying, you know. But in a desperation mode, especially her coming in basically in the fourth quarter of the game. She came in the fourth quarter and it was, okay, well, bring us back. We down by 20, bring us back. You know, but they try everything. It's like when they go to the black churches around election time and you see these awkward white candidates sitting in the church, you know,
front row.
Yeah, you know, it's like we know you ain't been to the white church, much less you all of a sudden. Why are you here now? You know, so they just have this thing, this old school way of thinking in politics, where, and then they have advisors. We got to get the young people.
What are they jamming?
What are they? Who are some of the biggest? You got, and then you know you come out there and just you put that on display like that, but. You know, this whole system is a joke. You know, and I don't care if you're a Democrat, you're a Republican. It's a joke, and it's on the way out. Yeah. You know, which leads us into 2025.
This is it.
2025 hit the ground running, man. With
devastation.
California, LA in particular, just literally blazing.
Did they say how this started?
Well, it's different speculations. You know, I've heard people saying that individuals started the fires. I've heard people chalk it up to environmental situations and things of that nature. But if you know me, I'm taking it straight. I'm taking it straight to scripture, man. I'm taking it straight to prophecy. You know, we live in a time where America is Babylon, and America, this nation, is targeted by God to be destroyed. And it don't matter if a person won't accept it or not. All you gotta do is just keep your eyes and your ears open. And you know, wildfires are something that California has always dealt with. But to my knowledge, it's usually in the summertime. You know, I can't remember, and I'm not from Cali, so somebody might say, no, we get them in this time here and there. But even if you do, not to this magnitude, man, to where that city is literally uncontrollably on fire.
And it's the rich side.
Yeah, you know,
high end area.
Yeah, you know, and that's another conversation we can have. But also, it doesn't save the poor side, because it burned long enough, it'll get there. You know, but there's so many natural disasters taking place, because while we talk about the fires in California, you know, you got winter storms kicking off all over.
Atlanta, it's a snowstorm.
Yeah, the Rockets game got canceled. That was supposed to happen on the day of this taping. That couldn't do it, you know, because it shut down. So God always works with his weather. His weather is his weapon. So all of the people who like to chalk this up to HARP. Oh, that ain't nothing but HARP. Oh, that's the government. Oh, that's the scientists tampering with. Man, y'all can keep buying into that all you want. And while anybody who have just done a little bit of peeking will know that, there are things that these lightweight scientists of this world can do to affect weather and stuff, environment. They can do certain little stuff, but they can't do nothing on no magnitude like that, bro. They can't do it.
You think it's like a plague of fire?
Yeah, this is God's hand, man, just popping 2025 off. Because again, you know, and I don't like to stand like I'm on a pulpit, bro, but it's just the reality of it is like, you know, we've always read about this time. You know, we read about the last days, and we read about the destruction of Babylon. We read about the destruction of Rome and ancient Rome and Egypt. And all of these things are reflective of, they're signs of what's going on right now. So, yeah man, you know, Hollywood and LA is just the first. Yeah. It's just the first, man.
It's like a cleansing.
Yeah, because this nation need cleansing. Yeah. You know, but it's gonna be a hell of a cleansing. But, you know, LA is just the first, man. And the things that we see are just the beginning. You know, we ain't even seen no earthquakes. We ain't seen some of the things that we're gonna see. So, you know, I made a video last night talking about prayer and preparation. Okay. Prayer, preparation, and prophecy, and just the as it relates to right now. So, you know, I believe what y'all want to believe. Oh, they starting a fire. Okay, yeah, people start fires every day. But when you start to see a lot of the elements contribute to the widespreadness of it, it's like, nah, I'm gonna give credit where I believe credit is due, and that's to the Most High, bro. I got you. You know, so. But yeah, we can get into, man, you know, I got a list in front of me, man, that you put in front of me. What's this list you done put in front of me?
Okay, we're going to go over the top 10 videos, impactful videos we done had over 2000. Well, since we've been going.
Yeah. Cause this is like an anniversary for us. We just crossed 2 years doing the Underground Dialogue podcast, man. And we have had some moments. You know, we had some great guests. We want to shout out to all the guests who took their time out to come sit right in this very seat, in the legend seat that Keisto's sitting in, man. We had some of the greatest in all fields to sit up in here with us and chop it up. So we're gonna put them in. We're gonna do the top 10. So we're gonna say coming in at number 10. Man, number 10. Shout out to the homie OG, legendary Screwed Up Click member, Botany Boy's own D-Red, man. D-Red came through and just fed us well, man. Dropped so much game on us. Didn't hold his tongue. We love guys that don't hold their tongue. you know, even if we disagree, I respect somebody that don't hold their tongue. So D-Red coming in, and I'm so honored to have him here with us today, so he can give us some of this game, this knowledge, and this history. My brother from another, D-Red, back in the building. What's going on, family? I always hear stories about Screwhouse. Correct me if I'm wrong. I heard that y'all was among the first people to ever be at the house.
Yes, sir.
Is that accurate?
Yeah, exactly. One thing about it, we're gonna keep it a buck, keep on running with it. So we did that, man, and it was like we ain't had no looking back. We was looking for a way out. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We trying to get out this thing.
They had thought of many ways. You know what I'm saying? Are y'all the first rappers in Houston to put a double CD out?
Yeah, do you hear? I like music, but we come from, we like funk.
Right.
We like melody. And I always told them, I say, man, melody gonna always win. I don't care how you put or what you tell. It's gonna always win, man. This is the South. Yeah. They can do this, do this, but this is the South. Yeah, we were talking about smoking and drinking and stuff on all our songs way before people. Now you can say that on the radio. We couldn't say that.
You had to clean all that up.
We couldn't say that.
I think about the fact that y'all put that street and that name on the map internationally. I have had people who come down from out of town in other states, and you just take them over there. They're gonna buy me right there, and they just be like,
we did the EP.
Yeah.
Smoking Link.
Yeah, man.
We did that in one night.
Wow.
To me, it seemed like on the outside looking in, when Screw first started, it seemed like y'all was the only ones that really had y'all business right.
It was.
You know,
and bars, and it's like this here, man, no cap on nobody, no hate on nobody, on nothing. But it's like, and I'm talking to all you niggas right now. You know, with your platform and shit. They act like they forgot about us, man. Like we wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, nigga, we ain't scared to tell the truth about nothing, but it's finna come out. Because the movement that we put on,
it's crazy.
You cannot erase that.
From the helicopter coming down at the playground. Do you ever regret not going to the Screw House and making more flows with them, like freestyles with them?
There you go. Yeah. And next coming up at number 9 is the you want to bring him out?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you do it.
Okay, next coming at number 9 is a what you call Michael White, Swisher Heights legend, Northside legend, one of the greatest, one of the most realest you gonna get. Is our homie J Dog.
Man. J Dog came through the same thing, you know, just
had church.
A passionate young brother who loves hard, wears his emotions on his sleeve, but ain't gonna never hesitate to tell us what we need to know.
Yeah, you know? he was dropping jewels about how much it's important to him to be a big brother to the cast that's coming up. Yeah. And we love that about him, man. J Dog, shout out to J Dog.
Man, J Dog brought it, man. And just his level of intelligence and wisdom is what struck me, because, you know, we rap, man, so we run it as rappers, we run into each other sporadically. I see you at a show. We might be booked on the same show. We might happen to be at this place, this event, this podcast. You never really get a chance, or rarely get a chance, to just get to know these guys and talk to them. So sitting talking to J-Dog was like, man, you know, it's mind blowing how much not just general intelligence that he had, but how much old school wisdom he had.
Old school, yeah.
So
that was amazing, man. If we're gonna give you a preview of what J Dog when he was here, some of the stuff that he got.
No doubt.
He actually took my talent from me too.
Wow,
man.
Yeah, he took it. I couldn't write a rap. Couldn't even think. Like, just being an artist, I know y'all know.
Yeah.
To not even be able to put a bar together in your head,
right?
It don't make no sense.
Yeah, that scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, we can talk out a bar.
Yeah.
I mean, just to not even be able to put it in your head, beating on my chest in jail, I couldn't even get you know what I mean?
Right.
This is like natural to me.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even write. You know what I mean? You know, so when God did that and he let me know he did it, man, and and I couldn't write nothing, my whole sentence. When I came home, all my partners just knew, but I know you
got 9,000 albums,
I ain't wrote one rap.
Yeah.
And didn't know that I would ever be able to do it again.
Right.
Man, that was the closest to
How long did that last?
my whole sentence.
How long was that?
A little over 2 years.
2 years. So 2 years you just ain't had nothing.
Not one.
Wow, that's amazing.
And you know, me coming from the streets, used to smoke water and shit. You know, I'm scared as fuck. I'm like, did I burn myself?
You done fried the brain cells.
Yeah, and then I'm like, God, hey, you left me with a reprobated mind? Are you done? You know what I mean? You done with me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, man, when I came home, I couldn't believe it. And not just so happened to go to the studio, you know, not telling nobody what's going on, but they just know, man, let's get you in the studio.
Right.
All right? When I got in there, he didn't just give it back. It was all the way different than it ever been. You know what I mean? All the way different. It was all the way different. I couldn't believe it.
How long did it take before it came back once you got home?
As soon as I got in there.
As soon as you hit the lab?
As soon as I got in there and got by myself.
Yeah.
You know, I was still thinking it wasn't there, so I was cautious to get in the group with them really trying to act like I don't feel it, hanging in the mood.
Yeah.
As soon as I got by myself.
Yeah.
And, you know, I remember thanking him. Then, you know, that's not, hearing about my mama, you know, needing a kidney and going through her sickness while I was in there, that made me cry one time.
Yeah.
It got real bad. And not being able to do the music, him taking that, I shed tears from it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't remember crying about nothing else other than my partner getting killed when I was gone. So at the end of the day, when he gave it back, you know, I knew he did it and I was thanking him. Then I was really shocked because I was like, I know you can do whatever you want, you the Almighty, but in my mind, I just didn't think you'll ever do that. How you gonna forget something you ain't never had to learn, you know what I mean?
Number 8, we will go with the great PA's own, man. The second half of the legendary duo UGK, RIP to the other half.
Yes, sir.
The great Bon B, man. And see, and this what pisses me off about the Bon B episode.
Here we go.
Bro, the Bon B episode, man.
Probably about the biggest one, probably with the most content.
With the most knowledge and game of any of the interviews we did, I would easily have to give it to Bon B in terms of, I guess we would say, industry and business knowledge.
Anything you need, if you want to become an artist and be successful, all you need to do is listen to that one.
Man, and y'all slept so hard on that interview, man. It was unbelievable, bro. It was unbelievable, man.
But we're going to give you some highlights of it, man.
You know, when I started rhyming in like 87, 88, the most you could ask was the respect of your peers. Crazy. That's why these kind of podcasts are so important because it's in the business world, in their mind, it's a sucker born every minute. At some point, you got to humanize your heroes and realize we're all human beings. You just got to figure out what it is that's going to push you. Come on. My pastor told me, God will probably, because of what you do, God will probably not be in the room you walk in, so you better bring him with your ass every day. I really be looking a lot more forward. I feel like a lot of what I've done in the past pretty much speaks for itself. It's not about how much money I made or how famous I got. It's about that when tough things happen, I reacted tough. These women will never be your woman. Right. You know what I'm saying? These women will never be your women because that's not what they want. Right. You trying to give these women something that they're not really asking you for. They're here for a good time, not a long time.
Right. Come on, man.
Man, this dropping jewels in here. Come on, man. Every good dude get to a certain point where he realize I should have fucking been with Keisha. Yeah. I should have just been with Keisha. High school. You know what I'm saying? Look, that's why you know what I'm saying? That's just real. You married Keisha. You gotta change how you eat. You gotta change how you sleep. You gotta change how you live in terms of who you're around. I changed everything about my life. Come on, man. I don't go to certain places. Right. I don't do certain things, right? Because I can't afford to not be there on that day.
Right.
So if this is where we trying to get to and this is what we trying to achieve, we gonna change up the whole program.
Question. All right, number 7.
Here we go.
I'm glad to talk about this one because he hot as a firecracker.
Oh yeah, he on Jimmy Kimmel.
Man, he is hotter than fish grease.
And he was in here dropping tears.
In the devil's kitchen right about now, man. Yeah, he was the first rapper to actually cry on our show, man.
Yeah, you gotta give him that award.
Turned it into underground cry log, man. The great screwed up click legend Mike D.
Mike D, shout out to Mike D.
Mike D came through. He was 3 hours late.
Yeah,
but he came.
I didn't stay 3 hours.
Man, and just gave us so much history. Mike D know that history like he know that 20-25 year history like it happened yesterday, and he can run it off and reel it off, just out his sleep. But he also did the same thing that people like J Dog and D Red and all those came for him. He gave us that game and that street wisdom, that stuff that you can carry with you.
Yeah.
From now to whenever, man.
Yeah, and it's always relatable, and you can always feel it, man. And we so proud of you, Mike D, for everything that's going on.
And we so glad that pistol...
He ain't shoot around here.
We so glad that pistol Tulo had his pocket was aimed downward.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't touched nothing, or firecracker, what we calling it.
And look, I'm going to tell you what's funny about Mike D. Mike D was like, y'all good?
Who shot him?
Everybody good?
Yeah.
And look, once he found out that everybody was good,
it's back on comedian.
We finna capitalize off of this. We finna go on all the platforms. We finna milk the hell out of this situation. So, and it like to say, no harm, no foul. So shout out, first and foremost, thank God that situation did. I wouldn't want the dog to get shot.
Yeah.
So I know I've been to Mike D's setup. And he got different people around that work at the cameras, different people, other people that may be just checking it out. So so definitely, man. Shout out to Tulo too, man, because that thing aimed in a different direction, 1 inch here, 1 inch there.
Plexico.
Yeah, you be Plexico bursts around this bad boy. So shout out to them brothers, man. He gave us a scary yet funny moment after the fact. After we knew everybody was all right.
And that's how you start, Mike. Cause you knew when as soon as it happened, you check it, make sure everything all right. Back in action.
Nah, that's like when you when one of your partners or something, they fall down real hard or something. You be like, you good? Then once you see you good, you gonna bust out laughing. Sometimes I might bust out laughing before I know you good, but depending on how bad it looks.
Yeah, but we're going to give you some shots. We're going to hear some clips of Mike D when he was on the Dialogue.
No doubt. If you really want to know who we be,
it's that Pat and that boy.
Mike D. What's up,
man? It's just like sometimes the game choose you. Yeah. And I like to say I was one of the one that the game chose. You know who else was on H-Town Records with me? A young man by the name of Brad Jordan. Yeah. He had penny loafers on. Trench
you should have told me that.
Yeah.
You had some penny loafers on, me?
Penny loafers on, man.
Yeah. Maybe you can answer this. Why wasn't Pat on 3 in the morning?
Because Kiki went in there and tore that thing apart. You want me to go where? And do what?
Yeah.
Hold on. Did you not know Troy got... You spend $50 with Troy, you make about $150.
You are one of those brothers who, anytime the microphone is in front of your face, something profound gonna come out down there.
Losing Hawk took the wind out of everybody.
Yeah.
But why Kiki ain't step up more during that time and do this and do that? KK went to the feds, Mike D locked up, Kiki on the run, Hawk dies, Screw died, Pat died. What are we doing to say that we maintained and sustained all them bullets and to still be here and kept reforming through Flip, thank you, Road, thank you, Trey, thank you.
It's crazy how you see them H-Town, those murals, they just full now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And coming from how far back you come from to just see the slowly them faces get added on like that, and that's crazy. Out of that one click, man. I think about that all the time, bro. That's crazy to me, man. Screw, I always say this here, Mike. Screw name is a name that it ain't a day go by that man name ain't getting out.
It's most street cats that are screwed up click than they are rappers.
Right.
They don't get it. We wasn't trying to be rappers. So when it gets mixed up, that's why everybody's so personal about it, because we didn't see you there.
We'll move right along, man. You want to do 6?
Number 6, probably one of the greatest of all time, came in and blessed us, and these two had so much respect for each other. He was trying to give him his flowers at the same time. He's trying to give you your flowers. We playing unreleased music. Man, the legendary Brad Jordan, a.k.a. Mr. Scarface.
Yeah, man. OG salute to Scarface. And, shout out to Scarface, too, because this dude here, man, been just a soldier, because he did a lot of health problems, just even all the way up until recently. And this dude just keeps on standing strong, keeps on just fighting it off, shaking it off, and making his move, making his round. But yeah, Face is he's transcendent. He's beyond just, he's a local guy. This dude is one of the most respected, I want to say rappers, but I have to really rethink that to say he one of the most respected artists in music.
He's doing beats.
And I just know that people beyond the genre of hip hop, the genre of rap music, love and respect Scarface. I might have said this on the show, but I know I've said it many occasions. I might even said it to him. I ain't never met nobody that didn't rock with Face. West Coast, East Coast, Midwest, down south, everybody rock with Face. So he just was born to be who he is, born to be that legend, and born to be that representative of our region. Along with Bun, who I call Bun the ambassador, who we could send him anywhere, and no matter what circles he's in, they gonna always rep for us down here in the South, not just Texas. Because Face was before any of us. Any mainstream artist you love, from Texas, from Louisiana, from Georgia, Tennessee, any of the greats, Face was there. So yeah.
Y'all see who's sitting in the middle, man. He's the
Fashion director.
He ain't a middleman. He ain't a middleman. He's the man in the middle. What the? He shot a rank at the ball?
Man, that's what we do.
Hey, man.
That man say Mr. Fashion Director.
hey, B, Keystone be shooting. He be shooting slugs.
I gave him that number one.
Yeah,
3 strikes.
He's probably the only dude that ain't never dropped a dub.
Not one day.
Ain't never had that one that just be like, he Face.
You know what? You know what, Reno? I feel like I might have done it one.
Which one? So I can argue with you.
The Last of the Dying Breed might have been.
Come on.
That's definitely
That's not done.
That's not a dub?
No.
It had to be everything that I wanted it to be, or it wouldn't come out.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I would never put out a song that wasn't.
The one you did, to me, I was telling K earlier, to me, the best one so far was Last of a Dying until Deeply Rooted came out. I think personally, Deeply Rooted is your best work, personally. And one of the best ones I used to think on there that I related to the most is that I'm Bad. When you're in church.
Man, ain't all bad.
It ain't all bad.
But the flow, the cadence though. Then I give me that on the cadence. The cadence is unmatched.
See, that's my theme song when I'm hooping. Like somebody trying to drive to the basket.
Man, you
before we even get there, I'll be like, my block. Straight up.
So when we was walking in the building, right? Okay. K-Rino was walking. I said, man, why that boy like walk like an old school junior high school basketball?
I remember my first rhyme at 13, put my first record out at 17.
I put my first record out at 17 too.
Yeah, so I mean that's a lot of years.
Yeah, we came together, but we came out together, Reno. Right. We definitely started at the same time. My thing is this.
Right.
We don't really have control of our shit no more.
It's industry. It ain't art. It ain't the artist.
Okay, I'm not signing a label. I put my own stuff out. But you signed to a label though. You know why?
Because every time this shit is played on Spotify, every time this shit is played on Apple or whatever music streaming platform, that's your label.
Yeah.
We got lucky. We caught a blessing, man. We caught a break. You know, God said it was so. You know what I mean? Right. Come on, Reno, man. Stop, bro. Stop, man. We come from the same everything at the same time. What you mean? You dropping 10 albums at one time, bro? Come on, dog. You talking about how legendary I am to you? This is how legendary you are to me.
I'm the interviewer, man.
No, man, you K-Rino to me, right? Yeah, bruh. So
now I'm finna go.
Look, go ahead. I was gonna stay up by the door. Now, here's the thing. So if you notice, like, let me be like real straight the fuck up with everybody that's on here that's paying attention. Like, people act like they want to do a record with K-Rino. But notice, ain't nobody just asked K-Rino to get on his shit.
Lil Kiki came here, he said, I ain't finna do no record with K-Rino.
Exactly. And you know what I said? I say, bro, I'm always bigging up K-Rino in my interview. That's right. Always prop him, bro, because of his ability to deliver. Yeah. Every time.
That's good right there.
Not the fake.
Now, coming in number 5, you can say the same thing, kind of, with the health thing, and steady coming back, shooting back, getting better and bigger every time. One of the legendary SUC members, one of the funniest SUC members, man. But this boy's story is amazing, man. You got to give it up to the legendary ESG, man.
ESG, man, the everyday street gangster. This brother here is, he another soldier, another soldier, and the veteran. I mean, you talking about 3+ decades of excellence, hit after hit after hit. You know, we got to get E back up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely ESG, man. Sure indeed.
Here's some clips from ESG visit when he was up here on the Ground Dialogue.
Cause niggas just be hating.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. Niggas just be hating. And the earlier artists believe the voodoo.
Yeah. Right.
When you get gray hair, you got to disappear.
Right.
Bitch, nah, nigga, this wisdom.
Right.
Nigga, I murder you on the mic like I would murder you when I was 21.
What you been up to, E?
Man, I'm recovering right now, bro. You feel me? It was June 23rd when I found out I had colon cancer.
Right.
So I had 2 surgeries, stayed in the hospital for 3 months. Was on a liquid diet for almost 2 months. So I lost 100 pounds in there. You feel me? And you know, when I would look at myself in the mirror, man, I cried a lot of days. But I'm such a soldier. You know, I was like, I wasn't crying, thinking like I'm not gonna win the fight, because I'm gonna win the fight. The fight is almost over. They got most of it out then. It was just that, man, why me? You know, but like I say, you know, God gave us the toughest battles, it was toughest. So we used to drink 8 a day. I ain't drank pints a day. You know, like Scrooge and Mowood. But I drank 8 a day. That was 175 every day. You know, I just feel like beating this cancer, getting rid of a lot of the dead weight. You feel me? We the umbrella. He hog like I'm still SUC. You feel me? Screw you, cancer. Screwed up comedy. I'm doing comedy. I'm doing movies. Like, you can't stop that wave when it's built for you. I'm sitting there. I ain't thinking I'm gonna get an email from Drake. You feel me? So when they send a song, I'm thinking there's Drake on the song and Lil Wayne on the song. Come on. You feel what I'm saying? That's a blessing from the hip hop gods. And when I first came, a couple of the homeboys, different ones, they used to be there, used to be like, man, say, now, bro, it's like he hogging the freestyle. Because you wouldn't normally stop when you fall out.
Yeah, and you wouldn't fall out.
If Rick Ross finna perform, when ESG and Screw, Biggie, they voted for the best performer, they voted me and Screw over Biggie.
We're gonna make it move on to number 4, man. Now this guy here, one thing about your big brother, man, it's like I've been so blessed to have a melting pot of fans and supporters who rock with my music. And a great percentage of the love I get comes from the Latino community.
Yeah.
This brother here is one of them ones who the Latino community have always been behind. They've always supported their own in this regard. And he's still active. I just saw him about 2 weeks ago at the SLM Awards, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And the great Juan Gotti.
Yeah, Juan.
Great Juan Gotti. Another one who tells it like it is. And just a genuine, to my knowledge, genuine-hearted person, bro.
Yeah.
You know, we was glad he came to spend some time with us, man.
Yeah, he got some clips from when we young guy was here on the show.
Because at that time, I hadn't realized that I knew SPM or Carlos from high school. And this dude, SPM, he's this chubby dude with a goatee, man. And a ball fade, you know? Yeah, exactly, man. But I knew me had like a 3-tail thing going. And he was like, how you been doing? And I told him, man, I just got out the pen, bro. And then he was like, man, you need to quit going back there. That's not a place for you. You better than that, this and that. I was like, man, you say that because, like, man, you got an album right now. You're doing stuff, you know? Yeah. And he was like, man, you could do it too, man. I know you got it in you.
So you hadn't ever rapped? He just was like, I can tell this dude can rap.
No, and not even that. I got discouraged because, like, this dude invited me to the Wolves then. He's like, they were having this Scrooges thing every Thursday where they get together, a bunch of people, and they have freestyle. And my first time stepping up to that, I was like, I heard Baby Bash go off. I heard Lil G, Grim, Rashid.
They put you in a circle. I'm brand new.
Yeah, well, for me, I didn't say nothing, man. I got discouraged. I went back and told Carlos the next day, yeah, it ain't happening. Yeah. Now I don't sound like nobody there, man. And he was like, well, what do you have me? He goes, Juan. When you hear Juan rap, how does Juan sound? And I was like, well, I don't speak English well, and I don't speak Spanish well by itself either, because I'm half and half. But both languages together, I'll kill it, man. Yeah. Shit, he's like, well, that's who Juan is, man. You just need to figure out how you're gonna apply it. So, and ever since then, I just ran with it. That's what got me a Grammy nomination.
All right, the top 3.
Yeah, we
down to the top 3.
Yeah, man, it's going down.
All right, coming in number 3. I want to see something. One of South Park's home.
Yeah, of course.
Man, legendary lyricist, legendary artist, man, just all around good guy, man. We got to give it up to Killer Callion.
Man, this dude here, man. The respect that Killer Callion has, I'm gonna use a kind of in a comparison to what I just said about Face.
Mm-hmm.
Face is known universally on that mainstream level, been that guy that always garnered that kind of respect. But Killer has done it in a different way because he's used his social media to put his skills on display. And when you that great, a lot of promotion don't always have to come along with it.
Yeah.
He just gets out there, spits some bars, and before you know it, people are checking it out. He got views upon views upon views because the people know heat when they hit.
Yeah.
So he has organically built up his following, not off no radio play.
Nope.
Not off no big mass production and no big machine behind him, just living strictly and exclusively off of his skill and putting it on display and like, what y'all got for that? You know, he's a murderer. He got the right name. You know, he put Kill in front of that name. He couldn't have been MC Callion. He can't be rapper Callion the spitter. He had to be Killer, bro.
Yeah, because it's murder.
Had to
every
be.
time.
No other name would have fit it, man. Straight up.
So here goes some views. Here's some clips from when Killer Callion was on the podcast.
You said there was some things that you said that halted you
from I guess you said busting through. What you want to elaborate on that?
It was pretty much, I try not to really make excuses for a lot of things, but boy, I got hated on heavily.
Yeah.
I had so many situations where people felt like if they didn't benefit from it, they wasn't going to allow me to go through these certain doors. But I've been in every certain door that a man can even think about at the height of his career, wanting to be at those doors and seeing people, insecurities not allow me to walk through them doors. When I was told to be on paperwork with people were sending people cease and desist. I talk about it for the first time on Venting on Mike Jordan, on my song Venting, when I really talk about it, but don't talk about it because I don't play the bang game. Because one monkey don't stop no show. At the end of the day, as long as I got my lungs, I'm going to keep shooting for this spot.
Right. Now that's what you talking about, like at the radio station? When you was flowing and you shout out Trey?
Yeah, that stopped my radio thing, you know what I mean? But, that's still my partner. Whatever they had at the height of my career to where everything started going when the wheels was on the ground and the boots was on the ground, I just wanted to pay respect to everybody that I feel like played a part in my career.
Yeah.
And it was a proud moment. And I said on there, I hope this don't hurt me, you know what I mean? But I don't know what's going on. And I shouldn't. And what I hate the most is nobody told me, hey, when you get on air, don't say this. And if they would have did that, I wouldn't have never said it, but I still would have felt fraud that I wasn't able to say it because it wasn't my situation. I just shouted out the whole city, and I felt like that was one of my close partners that I wanted to even speak on. I didn't know it was going to hurt me for doing it because I didn't know the severity of it.
Well, the thing it shouldn't have, but it's because of the powers that was in control of the situation. They can't be upset with you because you have a relationship with somebody that they got a problem with. Exactly. And that's always been something that bothers me. I'm like, okay, man, they was doing that a lot around that time. And we get started on my history with 97.9 and all them cats. We'll be here all day. But you can't get into a situation where you try to monitor and police everybody's mouth the relationship because you got a problem with somebody like that. So I mean, that I felt what you said. You said you'd have felt like you might not even know if they would have told you in advance. Part of you might have still said, I might do it or you might not. But
it wasn't gonna be no question. I had to do what I had to do, just being a real one.
Number two,
one of our favorites.
Man, this guy. On a personal note and just from a musical note, because I'm a fan of him as an artist and as a person, because of so many things that he's done for me and just blessed me, just continues to. And on another note, I'm glad to see that late 2024, that's another thing we could have touched on. I'm seeing this guy starting to finally get a lot of the national exposure that I think he's been deserving for decades. Even in the podcast space, just appearing on some of the bigger platforms, giving him his love and giving him his card, man. This dude, he's so Teflon, bro. Yeah. He's so Teflon. He's so talented as a rapper and a singer and just one of the greatest ever spit, period.
Out of most cities.
Yeah, you got to get your 1 or 2 in, Keystone.
You know what I mean?
But my brother, man, this dude here, I like to say the king of the ghetto, man. Zero.
Yeah. Most city Don, man.
Straight up, man. A man of many names.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody got more nicknames than Ro.
Yeah. It's many. I can't even name all.
Ro should make a shirt with all his nicknames and all his names, front and back, man. Yeah. Straight up, R&B and everything.
Yeah, he goes some Christmas on there, man.
No doubt. You know how dirty this industry is. What keeps you going, bro?
The mortgage. Just being honest, I don't have no love for rap no more.
Yeah, wow.
So sometimes, cause I really don't like when I hear people be like, he mean. Like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
But then I see it.
Right.
And it's not that I'm mean. I don't know you.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then you walk up, you be like, hey, how you doing? I be like, you good? Why not? You probably played with your boss.
Well, I get that. Yeah, the effect that you have on people, I seen it after the show. Ro walked over to this area where they taking pictures, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm in the cut. I'm just chilling, big crowd of people standing around. This girl on the side, she just screaming, "Oh, baby, I love you." She say, "I'll catch a case for you, baby. I'll catch a case for you." She screamed about 5 times. Yeah. He never looked.
Give you the opportunity to respond to what people might be saying, or to about when you went to go talk to them. It's all kind of conversations and stuff in the street saying that this is snitching, that this not snitching, or this bro just being grown. What do you got to say to those people that that's saying stuff and such like that?
And last but not least,
coming in number 1.
Yeah, and this brother here. Yeah. Again, we want to thank him so much because he is a star. Yeah, he is a star in the comedy world, and he is a star that's rising up. I don't even think he's at the point where he's gonna be at yet.
Oh no,
but he's one of those guys like a Face, like a Callion, and like a Zero, who are respected. Yeah. You got certain people that already have a mainstream presence and platform. Then you have certain people that fall into that category of if you know, you know. Yeah. And this brother here, man, in the comedy world, if you know, you know. Yeah. But many people know because he's put up too many clips and too many specials that have eclipsed 1 million views on his own platform. Yeah. Doing it the right way, in control of his own art. And, partly reason he's number 1 because he's our biggest, most highly viewed interview.
Of all time. And he just recently came in at number 1 on YouTube.
Wow.
Number 1 comedy special of all time.
Come on, man. Yeah. And he reminded me of how scared we was of the Smurfs when we was growing up, man. The homie Ali Sadiq, man. Straight up salute to Ali.
Ali came through and murdered, man. Here's some custom when Ali Sadiq was at the spot.
Like people like, you started in prison. Like, nah, I was just like this in prison. And it's self-preservation, man. I don't feel like being locked down and laws coming out there. So, y'all about to fight? Oh, I just want to know this. Can I ask a question? So y'all that mad, well, I can ask y'all the question. I just want to know. Can I ask you a question? Okay, cool. Who is willing to lose 2 fights today? I just want to know. Just because, Ali, what the hell you talking about? Okay, because y'all about to fight, right? One of y'all gonna win. And then them COs gonna come in and beat the shit out of both of y'all.
Don't say it, Ali, because I ain't gonna say the name.
I'm asking who's shooting, because I just want to know who's
I
shooting.
heard the first of the year. Joke stealing. Yeah. I'm not gonna say no. Forget it. Okay. Cat went on, Shannon Sharp, and then that kind of opened up
right
the whole...
there. Before that, was comics doing that before that?
Before I leave, man, I want to clear something up. I said I ain't never been really scared of nobody, but I that's not the truth. I had to go back. I was thinking about when I said about middle school. Man, I'm gonna say this because I don't never want to disrespect them. And I was scared of somebody in middle school. Okay. Man, the Smurfs. Bruh. I ain't...
So there y'all have it, bro. Yeah, that's our top 10. And look, and shout out to everybody who's been on show. Honorable mention because our first guest was brother Ben X from the Nation of Islam. We had brother Ilya Rashad. all these brothers that we got great respect. Lil Old, just where the list goes on, man.
Flicks on the wall. KRS-One,
Gangsta Nip, Point Blank.
Klondike Camp.
And the KRS-One, that's bucket list for me, man. So we've had some really, really, really great. The Smack Water.
The Smack Water is
too low. I gotta look at the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Quiet Money Dot.
Yeah, the homie Young Bleed.
D Gotti. Oh, Young Bleed.
Yeah. So all these people that get honorable mention for coming on and really, really just blessing us.
KOOK.
With their man, the faculty, man. Yes, come on, man. and y'all blessed us with y'all's presence, because we reach out and when y'all take time to come on our show, that means something to us. That's a blessing to us. And so we're gonna make 2025 just as strong as powerful. Inshallah, to make sure we keep bringing the right kind of content.
Yeah.
You know, y'all share these videos, share these interviews and these clips and our shorts and all that. Share them among, like-minded people, because we don't do that messy stuff, bro. Yeah. We're not gonna be that kind of podcast. If y'all looking for that, trust me, it's plenty places y'all can find it.
Yeah.
We gonna do this thing the right way, and we gonna do it with respect for our guests that come on here. We ain't trying to slander nobody and talking stupid and childish and giggling and playing over silly stuff. We try to give content that's life-saving, educational, and entertaining at the same time.
So
that's how we roll.
Because every time I give somebody the podcast, I let them know what we're doing. Yeah. They're crazy surprised of what we've been doing already. Yeah. So spread the word around. Let them know what we found, because we got a little something right here. We just getting started,
and that's messed up.
Yeah.
Because why y'all surprised? Y'all ain't like we don't know what we doing. What you mean? If you want to just keep it 1,000, we go back to the K-Rino radio days.
Oh, yeah.
That was 7 years ago, before the podcast space even just popped out. He had to remind me of that.
Yeah.
So we've been doing this long before a lot of the cats that y'all see doing it now was doing it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We just doing it on a radio show.
That was full fact.
Bringing in guests in. So, so that means y'all wasn't watching the radio show too. Y'all surprised about, man. We know what we doing. Yeah. We know a little something. But we looking forward to a lot of different things. I want to get into some actual underground dialogues, with certain topics that people may be in conflict and contention about. I definitely at some point I want to get a global and a flat earther in here at some point. I definitely want to have. I want to do some stuff where me and you kind of just sit back and let them kind of just bang it out, but all for educational purposes only. Absolutely. So, we'll see, man.
I want to see about the dinosaurs is really real.
Yeah, exactly. Are they really real? Are aliens really real? What do y'all believe in? A lot of stuff that's been passed on to us, as being legit. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000, man. It's certain stuff that a lot of grown people believe in now. I'm astonished.
Yeah.
It's just too many ways to get that information. But, we're not gonna condemn you for your beliefs and if you don't know.
This is true.
But I don't personally condemn people who don't know, but they're saying something. Then I'm like, I know it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I have an issue when people get the facts and they still be on some, like, come on, man, now there's something wrong with you now, because you have gotten so distorted by all of the crazy information that comes from outside into the world, into you, that you don't accept nothing. You don't believe nothing to be real no more. So but we're gonna get into all that this year. It's gonna be
an awakening.
Yeah, we gonna take it to the next level this year, man. I'm already calling it. So it is what it is. But if you ain't got nothing else, man, we can shut it down, man.
Yeah, that's what it look like we got, man. I'm with that. I'm looking forward to it. We got some stuff. You're gonna start seeing us on locations.
Yeah.
You're gonna start seeing a lot of things, man. We got some stuff working for this year, man.
And we'll never have a KRS-One situation
ever again.
That's like I said, that was one of the greatest moments of my life still.
Yeah.
But our audio wasn't like it we wanted to be. So we gonna keep it real. We don't fake and shake. But guess what?
Never again.
We're ready now.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta learn to fly the plane while you building it.
Look, sometimes you gotta learn to fly while you flying.
Yeah.
like what this button do? But nah, we growing. We have grown, and we're gonna be in. We want to stand when everybody's standing in that line. We gonna walk right up and fight and get our place as well,
That's
man.
A full fact. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna let y'all make it, man. It's your big brother K-Rino.
And it's your boy Key Stowe.
It's the Underground Dialogue Podcast with Main Speak for Itself.
And we out.
What's up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. And check this out, man. The Underground Dialogue Podcast is offering advertising opportunities, man. You can promote your business, you can promote your video, your song, whatever it is that you have, man. Reach out to us if you're interested in promoting on the Underground Dialogue Podcast. All you gotta do is email us at undergrounddialoguepodcast@gmail.com. Get it. What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. I'm proud to announce that I'm a new brand ambassador to this new brand of clothing and shoes called Volas. Y'all make sure that y'all support this. It's already available. Houston-based company, straight out the A. Look at the quality of the packaging itself. We ain't even got to the shoes yet, man. And this is just one pair of shoes, one design. They got all kinds of dope designs of shoes that you guys can choose from. Go to volas.biz and find your order, find what you want. Wide selection to choose from, male and female items, and I'm proud to be a part of it, man. Community workers, versatile products, Volas, manufactured in Italy. Look at the quality of this box, man. Y'all don't know what it is, man. Catch y'all later on. Peace.
Level legit clothes, so get used to people asking you, yo, where you get those? Say we wear Volas. We showing up. We wear Volas. Next brand blowing up. We wear Volas. Get yours tried on. We wear Volas. World when you got it on. We wear Volas. The slogan we go by. The streets to the streets, we accommodate both sides. So many fresh styles attractive to your eyes. So we gon' put them on and let the whole world know why. We wear Volas. Get yours tried on. We wear Volas. World when you got it on. We wear Volas. The slogan we go by. The streets to the streets, we accommodate both sides. So many fresh styles attractive to your eyes. So we gon' put them on and let the whole world know